Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. I get a stretch. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Welcome back. This is untilit.works, a thing I made mostly for myself to be able to hold myself accountable because I'm the type of person, there's a lot of things I want to get done, or I say I want to get done. And I'm the type of person, if I don't make time, I'll never find time to get those things that I say I want to get done. And so by doing untilit.works, it allows me the opportunity to set aside time to be like, all right, no, I am going to do like these quick little live stream things. And since I'm by a computer, a lot of stuff I want to get done is kind of like done on the computer or like computer related, because I'm doing some 3D printing stuff. And that's what I was working on before I hopped on here, get everything set up to print. And I'm running off of like solar power for these printers here. And so I'm kind of like trying to balance, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a pretty good sunny day right now. I'm trying to balance that out. So that's something I'm working on. I'm hoping to be able to put more things on solar power. So I'm kind of like pushing the limit, kind of testing limits. I'm not pushing the limits. I'm just kind of testing to see what I can get away with. And so far, not too bad, I think. So hold on, let me double check something. Because at this rate, I have like 8 hours with these, how they're running now. So that's cool. So I can get a few prints on those. And as the sun, because the sun isn't up all the way, so I think I could get more juice plugged in. So neither here nor there. Untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress on the thing that you've been meaning to work on. Break sessions of these will pop up around 15 minutes after the hour, again, depending on how busy things are. I'll pop up here, kind of take over your whole screen to remind you to take a break, get up, walk around, drink some water, and or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Because that's another cool thing about doing untilit.works. It allows me to kind of keep up with things that I find interesting, so I can kind of keep, current on some stuff, which helps me out in my day job as well, which is cool. Yeah, so the video, if you ever come to the site and in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. And that's why I have the notice there saying may need to click play to start the stream. Below that is that's what next to the notice is their open close caption button. I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text. So if you click that button, a space will open up. And next to it, hopefully the words I'm saying will be transcribed accurately and placed in that box. Below that, there are 2 buttons. Don't worry about them, they're broken. And then if you like, there's a countdown timer, kind of when the next work session will start. And then if you like to join the room to chat or ask questions, you can do that with that link there. All right, cool. Now that is the break session. Let me show you what the work session looks like. Something similar to this. All right, in the upper right-hand corner, if you check out subscribe, it has a list of all the upcoming ciphers you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the left is an audio player, so if you want to listen to some tunes of what you're working on, you can do that there. And towards the center here, we have the to-do section where it says add a task. You type in your task, hit enter or the plus button, it'll add it to the list. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button. Or if you want to mark it complete, click the checkbox. I'll then send it to the done section. And if you click that header done, it'll show you all the things you got completed. If you click the Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter and it will pre-populate a brand new tweet listing all the things you got completed and like little next check marks next to them. So, for me, it's like a good visual way of like, feeling good going through the week, got some stuff done. Okay, the battery's doing pretty good. Not too bad. For what I'm running, because before I had it like split up 2 and 2, but one of the batteries is like super low. So the one with the more capacity, I'm trying to run all 4. And it seems to be doing okay so far. So random side tangent, but I might be able to get away with that. We'll see. Because it's talking about like 15 hours, 10 hours. It fluctuates. But wait, that's battery time remaining like 12 hours. Now we went to 17 hours. I don't know what this thing's doing, but yeah. So that's kind of the stuff I've been working on. All right, cool. Over in the right column, we have a countdown timer, count when the next break session happens. View tutorials. So if there's not a thing that you've been meaning to work on, view tutorials have some, if you're interested in web development. Give me a second. One of the machines is clicking. I think I need to raise the temperature on it. I'll be right back. Ooh, that's the thing about 3D printing. There's so many different variables on stuff where it could be like the filament, like the heating, all this other stuff. So did you dry the filament enough? So there's all these different variables. So you can like play with the temperature, and like I just raised it up like 20 degrees and it stopped. And so one of them I have to raise up like even more, but it's weird and all the same manufacturer and everything. So I don't know. All right. So view tutorials. So if you don't have a thing in particular that you want to work on, and you heard web development sounds cool, and you kind of want to maybe see where you can get in with that, I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. And from what I've seen from the curriculum and what people have told me that have gone through them, I think by the end, if you complete those programs, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. So I have those there. Also, if you're already into web development and maybe you're looking for like a tutorial that you can like follow and get like the creative juices going, and maybe you can at the end take that tutorial further or maybe think of something brand new, I have links to 3 tutorials that go to the Vonage developer platform. I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage, and part of my responsibilities are look over tutorials. So one of them is you follow the tutorial. At the end, you have this web application with an input box and a call button. You put in your real world phone in that input box, hit call, and your real world phone will ring. Then I have one that's the opposite, where you get a virtual number, and you create a web application, you link that to that virtual number. From your real world phone, you call that virtual number, and you'll be able to answer in the web application. Then I have one where 2 users like log into an application, and one can call the other through the browser and have a conversation back and forth. So I think it's pretty dope. All right, Hako, we'll come back to show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up. We'll walk you through that process. Highlight thing, that's part of the thing that was broken. I will fix that at some point, maybe. Whatever. All right, Hako. Hako stands for help a coder / creator out. It's a thing I made that if you ever get stuck working on what you're working on, you can create a Hako, which is a room that you can then invite people to join the room. And the hope is that together as a collective, you'll be able to come up with a solution or the feedback on the thing that you're working on. So if you click view Hako, it shows you all the different Hakos that have been created. You can click the creator's name to open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on where they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you'd like to request to join the room. I also have this filter. So if you want, if there's a specific subject that you're looking for, it might be in the keyword list here, and you'll be able to filter the different Hakos down by that. When you click create a Hako, you're presented with this form. You put in the title and 3 keywords. You hit create. It will generate a unique URL that you can then copy or click to share to Twitter. And when you join your Hako, it looks like this. Title here at the top. Over on the left-hand side, you can leave with a leave button. We have the open menu for some more options. We have a text chat here to the right. On the left is another countdown timer. You can copy the URL again, and you can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks your link, they just don't automatically join your room. They're requesting to join your room. So they'll show up under pending. You'll be able to click their username to open up Twitter or GitHub, again, depending on where they logged in with, to check out the profile to see whether or not you like to approve or deny them access to your room. Now, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them and kick them out your room. Now, you as the owner of the Hako, only you can share your screen, because again, the point of the Hako is for you to get help or feedback on a thing that you're working on. I think by being able to share your screen, you'll be able to provide the context for other people to get you that help or feedback, because they'll be able to see exactly what you're seeing. And so that way you'll be able to get the help or feedback that you're looking for. All right. Like I mentioned, there's a text chat here to the right. You put your message here towards the bottom, hit send, it'll add it to the list of messages. I also add the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled will be able to speak to and hear each other. But don't worry for the folks who don't have audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along, because what people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. I also have the ability to do the opposite. We enable text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat and you still kind of want to follow along, any messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. And so that way you can kind of, know what's happening. All right, I think that is it. Again, you can check out all the different hot codes that have been created. And yeah, cool. So let me get y'all back to work, because I want to get back to work. I didn't get to finish all the stuff I wanted to with the radio show yesterday. So I need to get started on that. So I'm starting a little bit behind, but we're gonna make it work. You know what I'm saying? So get y'all back to work. Again, thanks for hanging out. I will see you around 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. I'm gonna send you all off with some traveling music. This right here is one of my favorite producers of all time. Goes by the name of Nujabez. The track is called Thank You, and it's featuring Apani B. And see you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. All right, y'all be easy. Peace.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to stay. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing up to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how.